The Stanley Cup playoffs. Time for the big boys to come to the fore. This is Mike Emmerich alongside Darren Pang. Welcome to what should be a great one.
The playoffs is when goaltending really makes the difference. Let's meet tonight's men between the pipes. For Washington, a man at the top of his game, Olaf Kolzig. And his counterpart on the other side. For Toronto, a man at the top of his game, Ed Belfour.
We're ready to get underway in Toronto. Touch pass to Witt. Rink wide to Hoagland. Rings his bell.
Caberly made him pay for not paying attention.
Skates his way through the neutral zone. Draw in the right circle. To McGillney. Loads it up and fires. That'll wake you up in the morning.
I'm guessing that didn't feel too good.
Reichel gets control. The hip check. Left side to Bondra. Cross ice pass. Cross ice pass. Bondra with the shot. Draw in the left circle. One-timed over to Witt. Big shot. Left side to Hoagland. Along to Sundin.
Quiet crowd here today.
Cross ice to Sundin. Lets it rip. Face off to the left of the net. Touch pass to Kuchera. Quick pass to Miller. Puck ahead to Domi. Feeds it across. Cross ice pass. Big shot. That'll go wide of the cage. Over to Corson. Across left to Domi. Toronto called for offside. Draw at center ice. Dumps it into the corner. Wide of the mark. Karam's off the boards. Cross ice pass. Pass to Konowalchuk. Across left to McGillney.
Both teams playing pretty conservatively here in the early going.
Covered up. Face off to the right of the net. Moves it quickly to Kaberlo. Pass to Yager. Retrieved in the defensive end. To Hoagland. Feeds it across. 2-on-none. Gathers it in. Face off to the left of the net. One-timed over to Kuchera. Fires a slapper. Unloads. Clean toe save by Belfour. Across left to McCauley. He shoots. He stacked the pads and rubbed him. Moves it ahead. Toronto gets control. Passes to Volk. He scores! They'll be looking at the replay of this one upstairs. They're saying it's a goal. The Capitals fall behind. Still a close game. To Yager. With a slap shot. Catches it. Diving stop.
I thought he was beaten on that one.
Pass to Renberg. Cross ice to Renberg. Drives one towards the net. Fires. Rings it off the post.
He missed that goal just by a couple of inches.
Sends him reeling. Played into the corner. Shot sails wide. Can't find the target. Pass to Yager. Shooting. Can't find the target. To Yager. Cross ice pass. Feeds it across. To Roberts. Zubris crosses the blue line a little early. We're going to look at a replay of that save.
That one-timer didn't leave him much time, but he was able to make a tremendous save.
The draw in the neutral zone. Quick pass to Kuchera. Right side to Corson. Across right to Konowalchuk. Over to Bondra. Fires the wrist shot. Over to Konowalchuk. The Capitals go for a line change. Face off in the left circle. Over to Roberts. Shooting to Roberts. Moves it quickly to Kristich. Cross ice to Mogilny. 1 goal game. Over to Roberts. The Capitals change it up. Feeds it along to Nicolishin. Moves it ahead. Pass picked off by Miller. Cracks him hard.
If you're not paying attention, you'll pay the price.
He smothers it. Face off in the right circle. To Kuchera. Left side to Hoagland. Pass a bit off. Cross ice to Hoagland. Across left to Hoagland. High. They score! And we're knotted up. Face off at center ice. The hip check. That's the end of the first period.
Number 22, Steve Kanawha.
Toronto 1, the Capitals 1.
Number 21,
Just about ready for the beginning of the second period.
Great game so far, Doc. It'll be interesting to see how the second period plays out.
All even in this one. One timed over to Witt. Into the corner. Cross ice pass to Zubras. Picked off. Picked off. Right side to Simon. Across right to Renberg. Pass to Simon. Pass to Hoagland. Pass to Yager. Yager on the hard around. Not there. Can't find. Scores! Andra feeling it tonight. The Maple Leafs now find themselves trailing.
Bondra, quick on the draw there, and a goal is the result.
Face off in the neutral zone. Cut. Over to Roberts. Picks it off. The Maple Leafs back to get it. Moves it ahead. It's icing against Toronto. Face off to the right of the net. Picked up by Toronto. Rink wide to Domi. Unloads. Karam's off the boards. Over to Lume. Moves it ahead. Rink wide to Corson. The Capitals would love to have an insurance goal. Retrieved by Nicolishin. Feeds it across. Cross ice pass. Picks it off. The Capitals change up the line. Into the corner. Feeds it across. Feeds it across. The Maple Leafs change on the fly. Cross ice pass. Fires the wrist shot. A shot. Bondra in close. Sundin faces off in his own zone. Puts it on goal. A shot. Across right to Renberg. Over to Hoagland. To Simon. Feeds it across. Zubras hustles to it. Face off to the left of the net. The Maple Leafs rescue the puck. Advances the puck to Roberts. Pass to Konowalchuk. Not so fast. Offside. Washington wants to put this one out of reach. Reichel plays it. Right side to Roberts. Lets it rip. Cross ice pass. Rink wide to Pettinger. Picked up by Washington. Over to Mogilny. Cross ice pass. Halpern shoots it to the corner. Wide. Off the mark. Face off to the left of the net. One timed over to Kuchera. One timed over to Zubras. Kuchera starts it the other way. Rink wide to Yager. Intercepted. Fires. Catches it. Off to Yager. Yager on a break. Breakaway. Played into the corner. Can't find the target. One-timed over to Simon. Cross-ice pass. 2-on-1 here. Score! Hoagland beats him with the wrister. And we're knotted up.
What an outstanding individual effort.
We're all tied up. Quick pass to Witt, to Corson. Rink wide to Domi. Oh, was he ever drilled?
Yeah, if you don't watch it, you're going to get drilled.
Breakaway chance. The shot. He covers it. Face off to the right of the net. Drives one towards the net. He smothers it. Draw in the right circle. Halpern ahead with it. Cross-ice pass. Over to Pettinger. Fires away. Just missed. To Metropolit. Across left to McGillney. The score is tied. Picked off. Rings the post.
Oh, you gotta love that post if you're a goalie.
Up to Kristich. Fires a slapper. Can't find the target. Covered up. Face off in the right circle. Sundin hustles to it. Quick shot. Across left to Yager. Blasts it. Catches it. Tapped up to Sundin. Pass to Yager. Under 20 seconds remaining in the period. Didn't get through. Controlled by Zubras. Zubras and the Capitals are offside. Face off in the neutral zone. Over. And the second period comes to an end. Toronto 2, the Capitals 2. We're ready now for the start of the third period.
Still even here. Let's see if someone can break the stalemate here in the third.
Neither team with an advantage. Over to Witt. Rink wide to Hoagland. Cross ice to Sundin. Smothered. Face off to the left of the net. One-timed over to Roberts. Quick shot. He fires. Across right to Konowalchuk. Rink wide to Lang. Cross ice pass. Big blast. Kick save. Feeds it across. Scoring chance. He scores! Bondra with the hat trick. The Capitals grab the lead with that goal.
Doc, you've got to feel happy for a guy when he's having this type of game.
Draw in the neutral zone. Touch pass to Witt. Feeds it across. Crunch. Caberly.
Physical in this game right off the hop.
22, Steve
Toronto
Konowalchuk.
gets control.
And number 55, Sergei Gonchar.
Face off in the left circle. Moves it quickly to Kuchera. Moves it quickly to Nikolishin. Cross. Chases it down to Corson. Rink wide to Domi. Rink wide to Corson. Still a close game. Rink wide to Klee. Breakaway. They score! The Capitals in control now. Draw at center ice. One times it to Witt. Feeds it across. Over to Yager. And a shot. Belfour covers it.
Tim Queen. Andre Nicolici.
Draw in the left circle. Cross ice to Roberts. One times it to Lang. Big shot. Lang in close. Moves it quickly to Konowalchuk. Cross ice to Bondra. The Capitals change on the fly. The Maple Leafs will send a man to the box. And Washington goes on the power play.
When you hook a man on the open ice, you're sure to get called for it.
Draw to the left of the net. Roberts ahead with it. Played into the corner. Wide. Off the mark. That'll go wide of the cage. Right side to Konowalchuk. McCauley in ahead of the play. Draw at center ice. Sent to Gonchar. Power play half over. Cross ice pass. With a shot. Dumped into the corner. Hard off the board. Wide of the mark. Across left to Kristich. Bumped into the corner. Wide. Off the mark. Off target. Lets it rip. The Maple Leafs back at full strength. Lays the wood.
Man, oh man, that was like a train wreck.
The play is called back offside. Draw at center ice. The Maple Leafs trail. Touch pass to Witt. Right side to Renberg. Fires a slapper. Left side to Hoagland. Over to Renberg. Face off to the left of the net. Cross ice pass to Reichel. Big shot. Across right to Simon. Cross ice to Yager. They score! The goalie had no help and he made him pay the price. The Capitals score again.
Yager finds the top shelf with a great shot. That is a tough spot to reach for a goalie, Doc.
The draw in the neutral zone. Over to Witt. Takes a shot. Gathered in by Witt. Miller over the line ahead of the puck. The Capitals with the lead. Sundin races over to get it. Right side to Renberg. In his kitchen. Rink wide to Bondra. Cross ice pass. Konowalchuk with the slap shot. Play stops as a penalty is called. And Toronto gets a chance on the power play.
All that stick work will get you a penalty every time.
Washington penalty.
Face off at center ice.
Number 12.
McCauley up with it. Cross ice to Hoagland. Sent into the corner. Just wide. Draw to the left of the net. Controlled by the Maple Leafs. Got a chance with a slap shot. Feeds it across. Witt shoots it to the corner. That shot's wide. Hard off the board. A shot. Over to Mogilny. The Maple Leafs with an extra skater. A shot. Mogilny plays it into the corner. Off target. Karam's up. He scores. A power play goal.
That might be the spark that will set this home crowd on fire.
Draw at center ice. Crushed.
Tucker drilled by Simon.
Not much time left here. Cross on the hard around. That'll do it. This one is over. The Capitals come out on top in this one.
A solid game by Washington. They played well and were able to come away with the victory.
For Darren Pang, this is Mike Emery. Good night, everyone.
The third star from the Toronto Maple Leafs, number 10, Gary Moore. The second star from the Toronto Maple Leafs, and the first star of the game from the Washington Capitals, number 12, Peter Bondra.